All right, guys, this is the week rundown for Advanced Algebra Trig Pre-Calc. Hopefully this one will be really short because you guys actually have a very similar week to last week. So last week was ellipses. I heard lots of people loved them. I love them too. And this week's the hyperbolas. I couldn't make a hyperbola like I did with the string for the ellipse, so there's some things you guys are just going to have to trust me on, but I do teach graphing right away, okay? So I just dive right into it and be like, what if this was an ellipse? What would you do? And then you kind of take it into the hyperbola, all right? So I just finished those videos. I'll post them shortly. Your assignment, you only have one assignment this week that's already been posted. That's due Friday at 4. And then you're also going to have a quick check this week. Okay, your quick check, I'm going to try to make it a similar kind of question to what you're going to get on your first assessment next week, because you're going to have your conic section assessment next week. And what you're going to have is a conic section that's in standard form, and you are going to put it into graphing form for a hyperbola. All right. And then next week you'll have 4 equations. One of them will be a parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, and a circle. And you have to tell me which is which, and then you have to give me the standard form of the equation. So what I'll do on the Google form, or the Google Doc, I'm sorry, I will actually have, like, if you think about it, ellipses and hyperbolas, the equations kind of look the same. You have something squared over something, and then plus something squared over something else equals 1. I'll have all those fractions in there, and then you just insert what you got whenever you found the graphing form in your notes. Okay, so we're going to try to make that really simple, because the last thing we're going to look at, your last 2 God knows for the year, it's going to be really difficult for me to do things word processed unless you feel like you want to type them up. It's just a pain in the butt. So I will have to look at your written work unless you have like a bad camera or something. You may have to type it up, which would suck, but I'm trying to make things easy for you guys. All right, so you'll have a quick check. That quick check will come on Wednesday. And like I said, it's going to be formatted very similar to your next assessment. That way you know what I'm looking for. Okay, if you have questions, there weren't many questions on ellipses, and which would make me feel like there's not going to be many questions on hyperbolas, which is totally fine. But just know that when that little test goes out next week, I'm not going to answer questions on ellipses and all that stuff. This is the time to do it. Here it is. I'm doing a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday meeting because I get you guys your things out on Mondays and I give you time to start. So Tuesday again, here it is. Tuesday, it looks like we are starting with you guys at 1 to 1:20. All right. And then anybody can come in from 2 to 2:30. Then Wednesday, I'm totally book solid with meetings. So I'm starting my morning. I'm going with you guys from 10:40 to 11. And then from 11 to 11:30 is anybody. Because I have a morning meeting with one PLC I belong to. And then I got to meet with you guys. And then I got to meet with Mr. Tennis. And then I got another group I have to meet with. It's just meeting Wednesdays. Sucks. All right, here we go. There we go. That's my Thursday. Okay. Looks like you guys are from 1:20 to 1:40. And then anybody from 2 to 2:30. I tried keeping my schedule pretty similar to what I made last week. Not that it worked. Nobody came anyway. But I just felt like in my work schedule it was okay. So, I don't know. If I need to change it, somebody needs to tell me. Nobody said anything. But you guys just I don't think you had any questions on the ellipses. They were pretty easy. So that's your week, okay? You have one assignment. You'll have one quick check. I feel like I'm always like being like to kids, get going, get going, get going. And I'm literally talking to myself. But I wanted to give a shout out to all the kids that are doing what they're supposed to do, that are trying their best, that are showing progress. I have some kids in some of my classes that it's like they didn't do the best, but they are rocking this and they are staying on top of things and they are asking questions, and I am just so happy. And I've got to tell you, this group, for the most part, you guys are good. Like sometimes we fall off the bandwagon a little bit and then all of a sudden we come back up and it's like, oh, hi, and yeah, there's some work from so-and-so. Hasn't been a while. Which is good. But most of you guys are really doing good. I hope you're staying on top of other things. Because I heard that last week was just really tough for you, that there was a lot of teachers wanted a lot of stuff from you. And I know we've talked about going lighter, but I feel like we're at a good pace. Like, I'm not the problem. I heard science sometimes can be the problem. So I'm where I need to be. I feel like we're all going to be okay. I'm going to try to plan out the week. You may have some more information next rundown, next weekend, on some things, what we're going to do, how we're going to end our year, okay? Because we have to talk about that. My little meeting group on Wednesday. But some of you guys, you're doing awesome. I miss you a ton. It sucks I can't teach you because I really enjoy teaching this class, and it was my first time. I totally was cheated, all right? All right, so happy Sunday. It's Sunday, but you guys have a great week. Enjoy the weather. And again, if I need to talk to you or you need to talk to me, Google me, email me. I'm here for you. Have a great week.